Kidd Kraddick in the morning.
The Showbiz Top 5.
Hey, this is Kellie Rasberry. It's Thursday, April the 23rd. And for those of you who are watching the show live on the internet this morning, I got the sweater from off Saks Fifth Avenue. You know I ain't going to shop at Saks Fifth Avenue. And my purse, the one you saw this morning, is from Tory Burch. But I didn't buy that either because that was expensive stuff. A friend got me a tunic from there and it didn't fit, so I took it back and traded it for the bag. So there you go. Any other questions? I'll be happy to answer them for you. Now, rumors have been going around for quite a while. There's been trouble in paradise for Nick Lachey and Vanessa Minnillo. And now it looks like maybe somebody's speaking a little bit of the truth. They were just at some red carpet event, though, together, and they looked perfectly fine. But I'm hearing they were also separate the night that Vanessa was sitting on the lap of Matt Lantner, who is one of the guys on 90210. She was at some hotel party, SLS Hotel in L.A., in one of the private cabanas. Everybody said she was all up in his lap and all up in his business all night long. So one of Vanessa's reps says the two of them are just very good friends. They met on the set of a movie they worked on together called Disaster Movie. You may or may not have seen that. Miley Cyrus hosted last year, so this year it's her ex-boyfriend's turn. Nick Jonas and his brothers are hosting the Teen Choice Awards, and they'll be held on Fox on Monday night, August the 10th. Now, the show, smack dab in the middle of the Jonas Brothers tour. They're kicking that off June 20th in Dallas, and it comes off, or their tour comes right like 5 days after their CD is released, their next CD. And then don't forget their new show on the Disney Channel debuts on May 2nd. It's called simply Jonas, in all caps. Tori Spelling's family wants her to get some help. They think she has an eating disorder, that she's obsessed with the way she looks, and they're afraid she might be anorexic at this point. She's dropped down to 95 pounds, they say. Now, reportedly, Tori doesn't think she has a problem. She thinks she's always been naturally skinny, and everybody's, just needs to get over it. So we'll see if she actually gets the help that even her estranged mother, Candy, is offering to pay for. More details coming out about Heidi and Spencer's wedding this Saturday in Pasadena. We hear she will be wearing a Monique Lhuillier gown and borrowing $1 million worth of jewelry for the big day. Her sister Holly is going to be maid of honor. Spencer's sister Stephanie will be a bridesmaid. The reception being held at Wolfgang Puck's Cut Steakhouse. That's the place where big, gigantic portraits of Heidi and Spencer are hanging. I guess just sort of a little tongue-in-cheek thing at the way celebrity has become. And as far as the honeymoon goes, one of Spencer's friends says they still haven't made up their mind. So either they're going to postpone the honeymoon for a little bit, or they're just going to jump on a plane and go somewhere. We heard initially they wanted to go to the Four Seasons in Maui, but they've scrapped that. Now they're thinking at maybe Tahiti, Fiji, or perhaps just touring Europe for a while. Lindsay Lohan is getting over the heartbreak that Samantha Ronson left her with 2 weeks ago by turning to men. And now Lindsay's always said, I'm not a lesbian, I just happened to fall in love with Samantha, who just so happens to be a woman even though she looks like a boy. So now we hear that she's also dipping into the 90210 pool. This guy's name is Kellen Lutz. Now, I don't know who he plays on 90210, but I bet he's cute. And the two of them were at a house party in the Hollywood Hills the other night, disappeared into the bathroom together for a while. I don't know what they could have been doing in there. It might have been, making out, but I'm not really sure. Anyway, Kellen's out of town now, but now we hear that Lindsay's filling her Kellen free time by hooking up with a British paparazzo named Chris Jepson. Didn't Britney Spears do the same thing with Bubba Ghalib? He's, a Persian guy, but he's got a British accent, so maybe she's trying to follow in the footsteps of Britney and setting herself up for her own little meltdown. We'll see. But Lindsay spent the last 2 weeks since the breakup partying all night. They say last week, in one night alone, she hit 6 different nightclubs. So slow your roll, girl, and eat something. You're getting a little too skinny. And that's your Showbiz Top 5 for Thursday.